No smart card reader, no election results. Ahead of the Edo State governorship election, Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has stated that without the use of the smart card reader (ßL), there will be no declaration of results in such polling units, as it will do everything within the legal framework to ensure the credibility of the poll slated the 19th of September. Chairman of the commission, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, made this known at the Edo governorship election stakeholders meeting at the Oba Akenzua, the second cultural center, Benin, the Edo state capital yesterday. According to him, the smart card reader will be used for voters' verification and authentication, as it is a mandatory requirement, and where it is deliberately avoided to undermine the integrity of the electoral process. The result for the affected polling units will be declared void in line with the Commission regulations and guidelines. He maintained that the ultimate objective of INEC is to ensure that the choice of who becomes the next governor of Edo State is entirely in the hands of the voters, while reassuring the electorate that their votes will count and only the choice they make will determine the outcome of the election. The Commission shall not take any action to the advantage or disadvantage of any political party or candidate. Our focus is on our processes and procedures, nothing more, he added. The electoral empire boss stated that in the context of the COVID-19 pandemic, polling units will now open at 8:30 a.m. instead of 8 o'clock a.m. and close at 2:30 p.m. instead of 2 o'clock p.m. He said this has become necessary in order to accommodate the additional measures to protect people's health and necessitated by the global health emergency, and that all eligible voters who are on the queue by 2:30 p.m. will be allowed to vote in line with the Commission regulation. He said in the context of the COVID-19 pandemic, polling agents, election observers, and the media should ensure compliance with the requirements of the Commission policy, copies of which have been widely circulated. Thank you for listening to this news. Professor Mahmood Yakubu, Chairman of the Commission, INEC. You are very much right. It shows that you are well informed. Yes, it's informed. You know, it's very good to know your job. It's very, very good to know your job. When you know your job, you'll be able to deliver very well and also as expected. And there won't be any error or excuse whatsoever. Yes, very, very important. No card reader, no election. So now, it is now the responsibility and duty of the Edo State government. This is the part that, another very vital part that Obaseki really need to play. It should be one of the very important materials that Obaseki must do his best to make sure that it's available. Understand? And the federal government on their own part need to intervene on this issue, because the state is under the country Nigeria. The INEC chairman has made his request, so it is left for them to now see how to grant it. You understand? So it is clear. It is clear. It's very, very clear. So let's Edo State make availability of this material. They should make it available, because that is what will help to determine the success of the election. That is what we use to checkmate the voters card and also the eligibility of the voter's card. You understand? As the Edo gubernatorial election approaches, it will really augur well for Edo State to do all within its power to put everything in place. Put everything in place. Make sure that all needed material for the election are put in place. And also, for the peaceful part of it, deploy massive security force. Make them available. The ones that they feel that we want to be stubborn, that we want to cause havoc, cause violence while the election is on, those ones should be gotten rid of before the election proper. You understand? There should be no any excuse whatsoever for not getting hold of these hoodlums. You understand? So that is the fact of the matter. So what is necessary should be done now that the election is very, very close. Now that the election is very, very close, there should be no excuse whatsoever. There should be no excuse whatsoever. The INEC chairman is ready to play his own role. He's ready to play his own part, provided the Edo states are ready to play their own part. He's trying to avoid this this idea of rigging or no rigging and all of that. All right. So all of these things really need to be put in place for success to be achieved. All right. Then for the side of the party chairman that has been causing misunderstanding between the parties, now it is time for them to maintain a very low profile. Low profile in the sense that they should bring themselves down. They need to bring themselves down now, because this is one of the things that causes violence in an election. That causes violence in an election. So they need to calm down. They need to bring themselves down. They need to humble themselves. Put aside whatsoever differences they have between each other and make Edo gubernatorial election a success. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? So, my viewers, what is your own take on this news? What's your observation? Please do well to leave your comments below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.